Ah, that's bright. I don't like it. We're back. We came back. I came back. Okay. I'm going to bed, guys. Good night. Not really, but I do feel like that on the inside right now. Okay, so recapping if you weren't here earlier when we fucking made our way through the labyrinth of questing that is Anthem's endgame, or campaign rather. We hit endgame in terms of unlocking the features of endgame. I'm still not level 30, which I'm not sure how much that ties into getting into endgame. The pilot level seems to not be like the determining factor for doing endgame content. That or BioWare is really not good at this, and all of their like unlocks or whatever still spam no matter what level you are when you finish the campaign. Wow, they filled in a lot in this hall of stories or whatever. It's kind of cool.
I have news on our missing shaper fragments.
You found them?
Not exactly, but I do know that coward Diggs is planning on selling them off to the highest bidder.
An auction?
Yes, some of the Arcanists you rescued overheard a few things. Gave me the idea.
Where would this happen?
I talked with some freelancers. Got some locations that would be ideal. My gut tells me Diggs won't wait long to do this.
Sounds
That's
right. Okay.
my gut also, Yarrow. I concur with your assessment.
The heart of rage is no more. Freelancers kept their promise. I will shout this from the rooftops.
We did it, boys.
The roof, you hear me?
I hear you.
Alright, who else we gotta talk to? Nobody here. A shit ton towards the bar. Holy crap. Da-da-da-da. I mean, that's kind of the focus for a lot of people who want to play early, right? Is to smash through the content and get through it. And I know that they said that like there's more stuff that's going to be unlocked with like the official live release, right? Because this isn't like technically live launch to BioWare, right? Like they're considering the 22nd to be like live launch. And I think, I don't remember if they said it's the week after live launch or if it's the week of live launch or whatever, that like they'll be adding in like the follow-up content to the campaign. But so we should get some progression in like what's coming with it. Yeah, Act 1 or whatever they're calling it. So, you know, it's, I don't like, I'm not super worried about like having enough to do yet. We'll see. That might be something totally different coming out of me by next week. We'll just have to see.
Maybe even laughs. I'd like to see her laugh. I'm glad you took the time to talk with me when you could have been, I don't know, sipping through.
I'm definitely hopeful.
If you ever fly over the
Yes, that's what I was literally gonna say. I am enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with the game. It has issues. I'm going to try to start recording some stuff probably tomorrow morning or maybe late tonight, depending on like how motivated I am. I'm going to try to record some specific examples of things that I think that they could do better, stuff that they should build on, and then try to get out like an actual review type video. But for the most part, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun, and I don't feel like I don't regret getting it.
Hey, my friend. Alec, feeling okay?
Yep, out a bottle of cackleberry wine.
I'm gonna try and be up for a while. I'm a little tired, but hopefully, with the blessed spirit of energy drink, I'll be able to keep going for a while.
Hoping the anthem might sing to me. Anyway, so
And
I once took a whiz.
especially if MoveSpeak gets on, I don't know if he's done the story yet, so I'll probably piggyback him going through it again.
Made my bladder gladder right there in the suit.
So it'll at least be for a little while. I'm just trying to like not fall asleep because I stuffed my fat face with pizza, and now can't tell different clothes. I had a shower, so I'm like, oh, I've fed and I've cleansed. Now I need to sleep. So I'm trying to fight that right now. Yeah, you fucking traitor. Wow. I'm sitting here struggling to stay awake due to my obligations of promising to come back, and you're gonna fucking bitch out and go sleep like that.
I have to get back on the third shift schedule.
Oh, shut up. Traitor.
Come on, Izzy, let's go to bed.
I definitely feel you, though, not spoiling it. Go ahead. Although I will say that, like, the story isn't amazing yet. I feel like, especially with what happens after you go back to the Heart of Rage, it definitely seems like it could be a situation similar to Destiny 2 Forsaken, where, like, you bang through the story in Forsaken, right? And it's not really that interesting. You're kind of like, okay. And then all the crazy shit happens in the Dreaming City that unlocked after Forsaken's, like, first week or whatever, right? And based on the ending of this, I kind of feel like that might be what BioWare is going for, right? Where, like, man, I don't want to get into it without spoiling it, because I know some people do care about spoilers. And not everybody has been watching me play this. So, I'll just leave it at, like, there's definitely room that BioWare could be doing Anthem in the same vein that Destiny 2 Forsaken was, where there's a lot more, coming post-launch. So I'm really interested to see what happens. I hope that's what happens, right? Because in my opinion, what you play in the campaign is not very memorable. I never felt any kind of attachment to, like, any of the characters, really. Like, this guy, he's kind of cool, I guess, right? Like, he's the stereotypical gruff, like, veteran who's like, oh man, I've been through the shit, and you're a pain in the ass whippersnapper. And then, like, you know, you go through some shit together, and suddenly you're kind of bonding again, and suddenly we're like bros. There's a lot of cliche type stuff in this game's story so far. So I really hope what launches after official release is more engaging and deeper than what they've been getting up or giving us currently.
Any word on your brother?
Okay. So, like,
Experience with them.
You have?
in Destiny,
Smugglers, right? You think you'll be okay?
the story is really, really mediocre, right? Like, you're basically, there's a bad guy who, like, did some shit on a personal level. You're really concerned with it, and you've basically are spending the campaign, like, chasing him down, like, pew 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 pew, and all his bad guy buddies. And then once they're dead, you're like, okay, now I kill the bad guy, and then you're like, that was it? Like, what? And it was really weird at first because, you know, it was very anticlimactic. You just kind of like are like, okay, I killed the guy. Where does the story go from here? And then Bungie released the content that came after launch, and it was like turned everything upside down. Completely different, like, just so much shit happened with it. And I can see the comparison to what it seems like BioWare's doing with Anthem.
Whatever
Which,
Sailor dreams about, it would be stupid to quit.
if they do it, I feel like they're gonna get shit for copying Bungie. But I hope that they do copy Bungie because it was really, really fucking cool. The way that Bungie did Forsaken post-launch. Yeah, the gruff dude does have his own javelin. Unfortunately, like, you really don't, like, it's kind of like any other RPG where even though, like, you know, he's a javelin pilot and he's all like, "Rrr," you never really, like, spend time with these guys, right? They're always the voice on the radio.
Right? Hold the course.
You like sailing with your brother?
Yes, though he can be an idiot sometimes. Wouldn't be the first time I saved his ass.
He's given you trouble before.
It's his special talent. But at least he's not dead.
He's probably outside the walls.
So I just have to wait. If only I had my javelin.
Wait, you're a lancer? And you don't have your suit with you?
A sailor's jav is tethered to their ship. That way a lancer can't fly off. Ship sinks, so do we.
Doesn't sound very free.
The thrill of rocketing off into danger. That's when a lancer is free.
You like danger that much?
Beats sitting around behind walls. I bet you like danger too.
Yeah, I think you'd win that bet.
Embracing the danger. That's what makes us good.
How do you know I'm good?
You're alive, aren't you?
What will you do until your brother arrives?
No clue. Got any
Yeah,
recommendations?
for sure. I agree with that, and like I've kind of talked some shit on Division 2 already, which I don't know if you've caught it previously. If you have, then I won't go into it again, but if you haven't, just let me know and I'll rant.
If you're a lancer, you'll like the Enclave.
Been there
But I get that, right? Like if you've got a good formula and
Right, God.
the game is
that
good,
bad?
or you feel it's good as the developer,
You're
right?
joking.
Absolutely.
There's not necessarily a problem with saying, hey, what we have works. Let's keep, you know, working it, right? Like, let's fine-tune some things that we could do better, and then, you know, next game. I don't think that's bad.
Totally want a golden
My issues with the Division 2,
Really do.
and same thing with Destiny 2,
If I catch you first.
is just that it feels like they could have been an expansion so that I don't lose my agent in the Division or my guardian in Destiny, right? I have an issue with investing time and money into something like a character or multiple characters when the sequel game that, you know, erases everything could have been an expansion so that I keep it. I would totally say nothing bad about Division 2, it being like more the same and like what it is. If they let you import your agent to Division 2, then I'd be like, yeah, hey, no problem. My complaint is always that, like, I don't want to get, you know, emotionally and monetarily invested into something when, like, it's just going to get wiped clean just because they want a full box price sale again.
Rage, my dear. Who'd have thought?
Well, I had help. Alec and Faye.
Who are you serving with modesty? You did a great thing and you must acknowledge it. As my mentor, Negandel, used to say, you know who Negandel is, of course.
You mentioned him once or twice. He was your mentor?
Indeed. He was a master cipher, author, activist, and member of the royal family.
Sounds like quite a guy.
Indeed. And as he used to say, and say to me in particular, let others celebrate your gifts, for what is ordinary to you is a miracle to another.
I guess
So say we
Things
all.
will never be what they were, but they are getting better. And so I shall reward you with the gift of knowledge, of course.
Of course.
I'd like to present you with an old favorite of mine, the Freelancer 3. It's about as famous as you will be.
Thanks very much for the book, Madam Chronicler. And now, I should get going.
Right.
See
And like,
ya.
man,
Yeah.
I feel like
You can't muster a better goodbye than that.
I don't know. It's a tough one. Like maybe other people don't mind it as much as I do.
Ah,
But you know, like
can.
you look at
May bright sun
Forsaken for
shine
Destiny,
on your paths, madame.
the Taken King for Destiny 1.
I'll keep working on it.
I think those were like $40, $45, right? So I mean, it's pretty close to the price of a new game, right? You're missing out on like $20, give or take. I feel like you would retain more people and keep them invested and interested in continuing to play and continuing to buy expansions by being like, hey, look, the time you put into our game, it's not lost on us, and we're not going to just invalidate it and wipe it out, right? Like, it's going to keep being there. Because you look at MMOs, right? Like, how many people
What have you got for me, Bryn?
Remember that ultra
come back to an MMO that they don't even play anymore
Yeah, and that scar I saved the relic
every
down the
expansion
floor.
release, right? Because they're like, oh, hey,
Thanks to our beacons.
my character's already there, right? Like, I already have the investment. I might as well check it out. So they buy the expansion, and half of them don't even keep playing. They buy it, they check out the expansion, and then they go on with their day. So yeah, it's weird to me that, like, they're doing that. Wiped on which? On the Division? I've never had like anything get wiped clean on Division or Destiny. So I haven't heard anything about that. Granted, it's been a long time since I've played Destiny 1. I don't know if that's something that happened with Destiny 1. God damn it, man. Really? Really? Fuck. But I've never had anything happen with that.
Medeiros was the son of arcanists. He had lived his entire life in a cavern underground, hiding. At 10 years old, he had never seen the sky or an Urgoth or any beast but men. The world was utterly unknown to him, except for tales of horror and woe. But among the stories warning children to hide and obey their parents, Medeiros heard one other, a whispered tale of a rebellion against the Urgoth and a legion rising to set all people free. So, at just 10 years old, Medeiros left the safety of the Arcanists to find the Legion of Dawn.
His parents couldn't have just let him go, could they?
They forbade him, of course, but he picked his moment and ran away. Raised to be a scholar, he knew how to read the secret signs of the Arcanists. He followed them through the wilds to the Legion of Dawn. Or he tried to, anyway. The Chimera had a different plan.
Uh-oh.
Right, I'm sure this story doesn't start with a child killed by a chimera.
That would be a much shorter story than this one. He'd never seen a Chimera. He'd never even seen a Grabbit, but he was a very good student. He learned all the warning signs that he was being hunted, and remembered stories about laying false trails. He led the Chimera on a long and winding path through the rocks, back and forth. He could never shake the creature, but it could never find him. Then, the other hunters came. General Tarsus, in the first Javelin ever made. Testing her new armor, she found the Chimera stalking the boy.
Lucky for Medeiros.
No luck about it. Tarsus followed his trail, just as the Chimera did. She was just learning the Javelin. No one knew what it could do, not even the man who made it. Not trusting her suit's strength in a fight with the Chimera, she lured it into chasing her instead. While it ran after Tarsus, Leotrel found the boy and spirited him away to safety.
After all that, he just went home again? That's not much of a story.
I said safety, not home. They took him to their own. When Tarsus asked where he lived,
I'm overstanding.
Medeiros replied, "You are my people." The others tried to persuade him to return home, but after a long moment, Tarsus said, "He is home." From then on, Medeiros served as a page to the Legion of Dawn. Eventually, he became a legionnaire himself. But that's another story.
Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Holy shit. That is a lot. 100 events. 25 strongholds. That's not too bad. 20 contracts. Quick play. Ugh, quick play is going to be annoying. Alright. Whatever. Fair enough, though. Let's see. Nadira. I mean, I do know that Destiny's had its fair share of controversies over the years. I've just never had like them wipe intentionally anything that I can remember at least.
What else is new with you?
I've read some books since we last chatted.
Ugh.
And must there be something else?
I guess there doesn't need to be if you're happy the way you are.
I am content. Yes, Maddie requires novelty. Sumner needs something to be angry at. I find that my academic pursuits fulfill my needs. Someone must be the Arcanist.
Don't the others?
They help. Their diverse perspectives are critical. But of late, most of the scholarly tasks have fallen to me.
You're probably the best.
Oh man, that's a loaded one.
Where I go from here is simple.
I'm really torn between
Among the three of
the
us,
Interceptor Storm and the Ranger. I really like all three of them. I feel like they all have kind of like a different play style that's enjoyable. The only one that I'm not a huge fan of is the Colossus, and it's personal preference. Like there are people out there who are deeply in love with the Colossus. I just don't enjoy its shield mechanic personally. It really drives me crazy not having that like regenerating, basically a health absorb, right? Because that's what the shield is, right? Like it's a health buffer so that you're not taking permanent health damage. You have that shield, it gets eaten, you duck into cover, and you regen. With the Colossus, you have to literally hold up a physical shield in order to have that buffer. And from what I can tell, it's directional, I think. So that means if you have enemies and that are actually surrounding you and you're getting shot from behind as well, then you're taking health damage. And in some fights, I can imagine that gets very stressful. I also don't like that the Colossus doesn't have a dodge. I don't know how that's going to play out at Grandmaster. Okay, so, and this is something that, like, I haven't really talked about because I feel a little shitty. Kind of slamming BioWare. But for anybody who played Mass Effect MP, right? Like if you ever did the swarm survival shit on Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect Andromeda, right? Whenever the devs were talking about the state of Mass Effect MP, right? They would be addressing like balance concerns and like people talking about like how difficult it was or wasn't at gold tier, the highest difficulties, right? They would always be doing their streams in dev kit characters, right? So like fully fucking decked out, best equipment, and on the lowest difficulty, and they would be getting like, I don't want to say trash, but struggling in those streams, right? So like,
It depends on the mystery. I take it you mean the writings of Robin.
it makes you worried about their perspective of like actual endgame stuff, because it makes you go, okay, are they actually like
Instead, he hides documents about it behind layers.
playing at this difficulty level enough to like understand like its balance and like where it needs to go, you know, up or down and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons that I'm really concerned about like the Colossus not having a dodge, right? I'm worried about how that thing's going to perform in like the end tiers of difficulty. Maybe with like Colossus components, it gets to a point where it can just eat hits and it's not a huge deal. I feel weaker playing the Colossus than I do other Javelins, and I mean that like not weaker in terms of damage, but like weaker in terms of like getting beat on, right? And it seems weird to me to have it be that way.
Freelancer.
I'm not used to seeing you both together.
You're the reason we can be.
Which Leighton am I
talking to? It's okay. It's all pretty strange. The answer is neither. I now know about my past, but I'm certain that's not me.
I'm glad it worked out.
There's always
I mean, I'm for sure thematic, right? Like, I'm not saying that like
something happened.
We got a report.
The Colossus is like unbearable or anything like that, right? And like I said, there are people out there who really like the Colossus, like it's their favorite Javelin. So I'm not gonna fucking like campaign one way or the other, because if there are people out there who do enjoy it, then more power to them. It's just not for me. That's fine. I have 3 other Javelins I can pick from, and I enjoy the shit out of all 3 of them. So I'm fine with it, you know. Yeah, it feels like you really have to pick and choose how you do everything in the Colossus, where any other Javelin, right? I feel like I can very quickly move around the battlefield and do whatever the fuck I need to do. I don't feel like I have to put so much effort into every single fight like I do with the Colossus.
We'll fight for it together.
A husband and wife spy team, huh?
If he steps out of line, I might have planted a new trigger phrase of my own.
Oh?
Please make us dinner, dear.
I hope you like boiled eggs. The training didn't include cooking.
I'll let you get back to it.
Goodbye, freelancer.
Thanks for all you've done.
Yeah, I mean, even like my Colossus has full, I think almost full Colossus components now, right? Like, I don't think I'm using any more universals. And it still feels like underwhelming. Both as like an absorbent tank, right? Like, I don't feel like I can like aggro everything and be like, yeah, don't worry guys, I got this. And offensively, it feels very weak. It's incredibly frustrating with in terms of offensive capability. Fortnite kids, man. Ugh. Let me tell you. Is that everybody from behind? No. It never ends. It never ends. So I'm guessing, like, especially based on like size comparison to the Javelin, that the Urgoth are like big bads, like actually big bad guys. That'd be interesting to see them showing up. Alright. Let's see. Oh my god, not... I just left there. Alright, let's go do a fucking contract or something. These guys are slowly eating away at my sanity. Hold on, let me make sure it wasn't a fucking cat. Alright, sorry about that. Onward. Your girlfriend's cats are like terrible about getting into literally everything. So I was just trying to make sure that they weren't up in the sink or... The one they're really bad on is they jump up on the stove, knock the cover off of the butter thing, and then just fucking eat the fucking stick of butter. It fucking makes me so mad. I literally just want to scream over it. Let's see. Apocalypse when? Find and stop the scar. Doomsday relic. Sounds serious. I like it. Do you want to recover the stolen shaper fragments? Let's do this one. We'll try some Colossus one time, and then I think I'm going to focus on trying to gear up the Ranger, because I really, really like the Ranger. It feels like... It feels a little tanky, right? Like, it's obviously not like... It's not a tank, but it feels tanky. And, like, the abilities are really nice when you have... leveled up abilities, which I did not when we were finishing the campaign. That was a struggle. Holy crap, was that rough. I should not have done that last mission as the Ranger at all. That would have been so much smoother on the Storm. Because I think my Storm is like very much my highest geared Javelin right now. And if you don't know, the Ranger was my last unlock. I literally unlocked it right before I did the final mission in the campaign. So, like, I had garbage for it. I would say, like, the Ranger's a really solid first unlock. Oh, not another Colossus.
I'm on my way. What should I be expecting?
Well, if our beacons are correct, which they are, lots of scars and a very large relic.
Tough, but doable.
Or it's going to be exceptionally challenging and I may never hear from you. Oh, sorry. I thought we were just saying things back.
There we got an Interceptor.
You were there? What'd you see?
Not sure yet.
Keep looking.
And a Storm. Oh, that is water. I thought it was acid, because it looks like shit.
someone on the team found a relic. Super. And seems inert, but doesn't make sense.
Shiny boy!
I sure did.
Follow it.
Yeah, the loading screens are still kind of frustrating. They're not as bad as they used to be because I moved the game over to a solid state. It was on my like standard hard drive.
Definitely going to be lots of scars.
So
Very big relic.
if you don't have an SSD, it's something to be very much aware of. It's also like pretty universally getting complained about on the forums and the subreddit and everything. So hopefully it's very high up on BioWare's we need to fix this priority list because the load time should not be that long. There's no reason that the load time should be that long.
Fantastic.
Let's see, what is this one? Come here. No, didn't want to do that.
You need to silence the relic. Find those fragments.
Good job.
You've got the fragment.
Nope, nope. Part time!
Fragment returned.
I mean, oh, I need to take one over here. Okay. I'm stupid. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Silenced. I knew you could do it. Take these scars out.
Working on it.
Now the second relic's going volatile. I've never seen one of those come out of a relic.
Nope, wrong button. Oh, God. Come on. Go into do something mode, please. Thank you. Yeah, it staggered him. Get fucked.
Oh, fragment back.
Oh shit. That wasn't what I was hoping would happen.
Oh, fragment back. Good.
I feel like another like quality of life change that they could do would be... Fuck. Ow.
This is it, Freelancer. You can finish it.
The Colossus' shield should absolutely, like, automatically come back up. Like, it should be a mode that I'm toggling out of. Versus, like, just being like, oh, sorry.
We're retreating. We did it. Doomsday relics. Destroyed.
It's interesting. I don't think, like, it's nothing to be, like, amazed over right now, like, this story, but I feel like... I think the campaign that's in-game right now is more like the prelude to what's actually coming. Based off the ending. Because if you don't know, like, one of the big things that they were using as a selling point with this game was how... Anthem is going to be like a living, evolving story and game, right? Like it's going to change with time. And based off the ending of the campaign, I think that's absolutely how they're structuring it and like what they're intending to do with it.
Freelancer? I've never seen a robot.
Hold tight. We'll get this done. Grim?
Yes? Oh. Looks like we've
Oh, hello. Nope. Ugh. Yeah, fuck you.
It's making echoes? Grab them to silence it.
Well, this is unfortunate. Ugh. Ugh.
That lightning really does look very dangerous.
It's not so bad next to the Titan.
We can't let this thing reach the board. It could destroy everything.
That's why.
Fuck. No shooty thingy for you. Nah, I fucking missed. Just trying them all out, mostly. Oof, that hurt. Definitely not, fuck me. Definitely not my preferred shit, Javelin. Oh, buddy, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get you. Ow. Nope, too late. That's unfortunate. I like this storm a lot. I think this storm is really, really strong. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention. Ah! Oh shit. Yeah, go ham, bud. I'm like, I really want to hit this up. Ugh. No! Fuck. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Well, there goes literally all the health I just picked up. No! I knew I should have shot it at his body, but I got fucking greedy. That was really dumb. I should have just shot it at his body. I was like, oh man, maybe I'll get a really good hit with it if I go for his crit spot. That's the other thing that is super tilting with burn time. Right, that goes through walls. I knew that.
That's it?
I think that's it.
That's
Nice, no
really
loot.
it?
That's
Rip.
really it.
All that for nothing.
The relics, the scar,
Hmm.
the sentinels.
But we did it.
We did it. Come see me back at the fort when you can, please.
Okay, sorry about that. Those Titan fights are like so high maintenance in terms of like attention. It's really hard for me to read chat and accurately respond, especially while playing Colossus because I'm fucking garbage with it. I'm gonna wait till Friday. I'm not paying more money that I won't use EA access again. Ranger's a lot of fun for sure. I think Ranger's super solid. I picked it last a little bit on purpose just because previously, you know, like the Ranger was the default in the alpha, the Ranger was the default in the beta. I've just spent a lot of time playing the Ranger, so I wanted to try to like front load the other three. I was really close to making Ranger my third pick, but I was like, I'm going to give Colossus another go. I regret doing it, and I should have picked Ranger earlier. Storm is really fun, especially like if you like playing a more supportive role. Storm is really good. Interceptor is really, really good, but it's a high risk, high reward type frame, so you really have to be careful about what you get yourself into. Ranger is just, it's a solid all-arounder. They're really good in like basically every sense of the word, right? Like they can take a good beating, and they're also very capable at dealing a beating. So of course that's universal. There we go. Alright, heavy assault augment. Let's see. Explosive, blah, 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 blah. Heavy shield. Nope, we do not. Boop. Ordnance augment. Okay, we do have an ordnance augment. Yep, right there. Okay. I think the rest of this is old shit. And get rid of that. Explosive expert. 22. Yep, we can get rid of that one. Sniper ammo, thruster. Yep, get rid of that. I'm definitely never taking a sniper on a fucking Colossus. Heavy shield reinforcement. Oh, that's an upgrade to this one. So we can undo that one. Kizza, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Definitely, it's always nice to have new people around. I mean, it's nice to have anybody around, right? Like, I always enjoy hanging out with people. That's probably the biggest enjoyment I get out of streaming, right? Like, it doesn't matter if the channel's big or not. I love just bullshitting with chat. I actually really enjoy the fact that chat is usually smaller. Anytime it starts getting over like 200 people, it's very fucking stressful for me to read and like feel like I'm actually engaging with everybody. I don't know what is going on with Move Speed. He has not been on as much as I thought he would be. Like, cause we were both looking forward to this game like for so long, and I'm not sure if we're just like on flip sleep schedules right now. Like, he's up at night and I'm out, and then like I'm up during the day and then he's out or whatever, like he's sleeping. Because like we both do have a really bad habit of like having constantly shifting sleep schedules. So definitely like he might just be sleeping. But I'm surprised because I feel like he hasn't been playing this as much as I thought he would be. So that has been kind of weird. But hopefully he meshes up with me here soon, because yeah, he was supposed to be my Anthem buddy, and he's kind of failing in his duties right now. So you get epic items kind of similar to The Division, right? Like where you start getting more towards max level, and based on your power up here. There's my boy. Look at that. You fucking summoned him, Wiser. As your level goes up, it seems to drop higher quality items more, right? So like I almost never get greens anymore, and grays, like I think I get one in like every fucking 15. And I'm much more consistently starting to get blues and epics. So it's either tied to your pilot level or it's tied to your Javelin loadout level. That's one of the reasons why I'm like literally equipping anything that ups my level, even if I don't necessarily like it, and then getting rid of lower level shit. Which is a shame, because that railgun was fucking dope as fuck. Let's take that. I fucking hate that coil so much. Like, it's good for setting up chains, but I fucking hate that thing. Fuck it. Let's take the autocannon, right? Live out my my Space Marine fantasy. That puts me over 300. I'm obviously never going to use that, but yeah, it's a really fun game, man. Like there's a lot of hate coming out of it, like people hating on this game, but it's really fucking cool. I enjoy it a shit ton. I have very little bad things to say about it. Let's go back to our black. Alright, and then so he's 310 now. It's the Ranger. 320. See, like my gear shit is just garbage, and I think my components are fucked on this guy too, actually. Let me check really quick.
Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, I have too many universal things on this guy still. Universal, like shit. And honestly, it was worse when I was doing the final mission in the campaign. My loadout was even worse than this. Oh, he probably called me, didn't he? Oh no, he didn't. I really need to replace that crap. So I'm actually surprised that his power level is that high, because my gear is pretty much a giant mess. Oh, nice. Yes, please. That's beautiful. Sticky grenade, impact combo. Sets enemies on fire. Let's go with that. Bounce that bitch out. Assault launcher. Oh yes, the fucking laser beam. Yes, please. It's a lot of fun. It's really good. I like it. I'm having a lot of fun with the gameplay. There are issues with it. There are things that I wish was either quality of life stuff that they would fix, or server performance is a huge one. That one is very, very hit or miss. And it's something that's really important, so it's kind of a big deal that it's fucked. So big time on server performance. They need to address that and fix it. I don't have the 600 machine pistol repair, weapon recoil. Let's go with that one. We can burn that. We can burn that. And we can burn that. Nice. That said, overall, it's fun. I really enjoy the game. I have a lot of fun playing it. Sometimes it pisses me off with like bugs and how irritating some menus are to load through. But overall, I'm really enjoying the game. Man, I didn't know my Interceptor was that far behind now. Holy crap. Yeah, I did. I went through this and updated everything too. Wow. That's no bueno. Oh, I can bump that though. That would actually be pretty good with that sniper rifle. Impact resistance. And the rest of these are all universals. And that's totally fair, right, Dallin? Like, I don't have a problem with people being like, hey, it's just not my kind of game. This doesn't look fun to me, right? Because it's what do you call it? It's totally personal opinion. God damn it. Fucking some people. So yeah, like I don't see anything wrong with that, right? Like if somebody doesn't enjoy it, then that's fair. Like if it's just not your type of game or whatever. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Why do I have... What other Javelin do I have that's running that? Instead of that? That's weird. It's really weird. God, I thought I had more... I thought I had more Interceptor components in this. Actually, let's do this. Battle inscription, yes. Get rid of that. Oh, is there not like an unequip? That's not like an option? Okay. That's good to know. Put that in there for right now. Is that up top? Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, I have that one there. Dirt. Activity, augment. Where do I have one of those? I don't. Why? These chains, like, the different icons on here are so confusing. I really legit don't understand them. It's really frustrating. Because I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so this dude needs some love hard. Because that's 2, 3 universals. I need some love bad. I agree with you there, Kiza. I want nothing to do with PvP in this game, and I feel like if they do try to add PvP, it's going to be at the detriment of Anthem. So I hope that it never happens, personally. Weapons is good. It's the same level, so fuck it. Spark Dash is garbage, and I never want to use it. Cluster Mine, I don't really care about. Strike System, we're keeping Tempest because it's good AoE. Alright. We'll do a little Interceptor play. I think I'm mostly sober enough to play Interceptor tonight versus last night where I was basically shit-faced and I was playing like an idiot. So hopefully I don't do that. We'll see. Oh my god. Fucking back is killing me. Select mission. Quick play. Mission. We'll just join in and see if we can help some people out. Launch. Yeah. You don't understand game development. It's okay. It's not your fault. Like, not everybody can be a messiah like Roberts, okay? So don't feel bad for being immortal. That's in I think chapter 3 of How to Accept His Holiness. I'm pretty sure it's chapter 3. It's definitely a game I'm going to be playing a lot of. I think the Grandmaster mode stuff does a really good job of enticing people to keep playing, even though, like, so there is some level of like randomized content with public events and stuff like that. Like, I've had, you know, a variety of different events in the same area, so I think that's part of the reason why there's issues with pop-in. It's almost like the game or the server or something is trying to decide what it should be loading in. Don't see chest. Rip. The map is fairly large.
We're too late. That relic's getting worse by the second. Recover the
So
fragments to silence it.
here's Fort Tarsus, where you traditionally start, and it goes up here, all the way up here. It's a pretty decent sized area for playing.
Very good. Onwards.
Oh, I fucking whiffed that grenade so hard. Alright, nobody saw that, right? Pretend for me. We'll just pretend I didn't miss that. Alright. Oh, god damn it. I thought I deposited it. I'm an idiot. I'm that guy. Sorry team. That one's on me.
Yes, that should be enough. Wait, it looks like I have another job for you. Not far.
Oh no! Frozen!
Freelancer have a very good lead on some new moves.
Oh my god.
To prove my research is correct.
So like I said, Interceptor's really fun. I love the mobility on it. But it's very fucking glass cannon. Like, if you get caught in a really awkward situation, it can blow up in your face really quick. And unfortunately, there's a lot of things out there that are really capable of putting you in that situation. Like webs, freezes, fire overheats, shit like that, right? Like, as soon as you lose your mobility, that's when Interceptor goes south really, really quick.
You got it.
Oh man.
Yes. I'm sure that can't be all.
Oh shit, it's a mine. Not a person.
We have enough exceptional work.
I really don't see them going Battle Royale mode or anything like that with this. Especially Battle Royale. Of all the things that could get added to Anthem, I think Battle Royale would be the very least likely, just because of Apex Legends. And I would like to think that EA won't slit the throat of, right now, what's probably their most profitable new franchise. So I would think that there's no chance Anthem gets Battle Royale. That's my opinion. Obviously, I'm not running EA. I could totally be wrong on that, but my best guess, like thinking as like an outsider, that would be how I would see that playing out. Give me water, give me water, give me water. Doop. Boop. Beautiful.
As I suspected, a Shaper relic. Find the fragments and bring them back to silence it. On it. Finish fighting. Area clear.
Better be some fucking components.
Hope you aren't too battered and bruised. Very well done. One more done. Wonderful.
How are we all just down here killing shit, not doing the fragments? Or does somebody have it?
So much to study from what we did today. So much. Thank you.
We good? Mission complete. GG. Nice. I think probably yes. If somebody else had control of it. Yeah, I think if maybe even Chris, right? Like if he hadn't brought his brother and his wife into it, it might have also been at a different, better place. I think him stacking Cloud Imperium with his family did not do Star Citizen any favors. I definitely think that it could have been in a better place if somebody else was running it, for sure. Yeah, like, dude, Chris does that, right? Like, he loves to talk shit about other games, which is hilarious, right? Like, he threw shade at No Man's Sky back in 2016. That's blown up in his face because now that game is a $60 game that's constantly getting new updates and content added to it, and it's frankly a much more fleshed out space game than what he has. He threw shit at fucking Sea of Thieves, which again is like a more fleshed out fucking game than what he has. That dude, he loves to compare himself to like anything out there when like it's I don't know if he's oblivious to the state of Star Citizen or if it's part of like the marketing ploy where he pretends that just everything is amazing. It's really weird. Cause thanks so much, man. I appreciate the sub. I hope to see you next time. Thanks for dropping by, man. You have a great dinner or other meal of the day. I'm not picky. I support food at all times. Oh, do I want to switch over to a lower RPM? Ooh, sniper damage. God, some of these perks are really annoying. Like, it's frustrating because man, like, you could be chasing the right weapon for the rest of your fucking life, depending on like what kind of build you're going for and stuff, right? So like, say I finally get the certain type of shotgun I want, right? Because there's different, what do you call it? Like, this is the Warden, right? And then there's the Hammerhead. These are two different assault rifles, right? Say I really want a Hammerhead. I finally get an epic one. It's got good base weapon stats, but then I have to chase the perks. And it's like, ugh, kill me. So like you could potentially just be really bashing your head against the keyboard, you know? Super, super frustrating. Alright. Components. Please, God. Let me get rid of some of these universals. That armor one's actually going to be the last one to go. Heatsink. Amphibious augment. Increases damage and oxygen capacity. Man, that would be really good if I had a shotgun. I really wish that I had a shotgun. I unfortunately don't have a shotgun. Interceptor. We're good there. Strike system? Maybe? By chance? Oh. No new Predator helmet. Interceptor. Okay, so we're at least just one shy, or we're down to only one universal, so that's a good one. Yeah, actually, I don't know, like, okay, yeah, sweet. So then I'm finally fucking done with the campaign. Yeah, it does look like it's finally unlocking like all the other augments, so thank you, game. What do I want to get rid of here? Strike system. 10-4 strike system. Some level of sorting would be really, really fucking cool. I wonder if the assault system is the same thing as the strike system. Or if they're different. Oh, come on. Dude, I know I have epic fucking embers out the ass. You're gonna do me dirty like that? Like, how? I wonder if it's by level then. If I need to level up in order to pop the next quality. Yeah, I don't want to throw mats at this because it's so easy to get epic components. I'd rather just wait. I can deal with that for now. It's annoying, but whatever. Alright, we didn't get anything there. Really quick, I just want to check something on the storm. Yeah, why? Okay, never mind. That's fine. Which one of these was sniper damage? That one. Components. Storm. Alright. Why can't I get rid of these? Which one is using it? It must be, what do you call it? It's gotta be my ranger. Because I don't know who else would be using that. It drives me crazy when I want to clean this shit up. So it's not such a fucking mess. And I can't because it's just like a jumbled clusterfuck. But I think that puts everything over 300 now, at least. Minus, no, the ranger's over 300 too. He just doesn't have shit for components and weapons. He's like basically using whatever. I would be super stoked if we get a playable Squadron 42 out of Chris. At this point, I have pretty little faith in a lot of shit like that, but if we do, that'd be really nice. Hey Tim, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not that big over on Twitch. I feel like a lot of the channel was built up from YouTube, from like doing videos way back, and like I don't know, like it's really hard to transition over to Twitch, and especially because I feel like YouTube's a better platform, especially now. Like a couple of years ago, I would say streaming wise, Twitch was the way to go, and like there are still a lot of people who use Twitch, but I like YouTube better. Like whenever I'm watching, like especially game streams and stuff like that, especially from like the company, right? When I can, I pick YouTube over Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. Hey, buddy. Ah! No!
Leave it to me. Fix that relic.
Not like this! Not like this! Fuck. Fuck! Man, you picked a really good spot to die, dick knob. It's gonna hit me. Wave 2's gonna hit me. Fuck. Alright, one other dude's down. Go get him really quick. I hate these fucking Titans so much. They're so fucking annoying. Don't group up, guys. It only takes one. Oh my god, I'm dead. I fucking hate them so much, dude. Oh my god, between the balls that they spawn on top of you, the heat-seeking ones that they fucking throw at you, and then the fucking waves that fucking go through everything. Jesus fucking god, do I fucking hate Titans, man. Oh god, I'm about to fucking heat out. Oh, nice. Alright, we dodged it. And there it goes. Man, it'd be really cool if my fucking alt bar wasn't fucking bugged. Like, fucking always. Oh, is it finally up? Thank you. Okay, he's reviving him, so fuck all that. Also, oh yeah, open that back up. I hate Titans so much. Did I get 2 of them? Like, fuck. He does, man. He's all over me. Nice. Ah! Worth it. I swear to God, though, if it's another sniper rifle, I'm gonna fucking re-out on stream. It's gonna be bad.
Pew 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 pew.
Zero! Ugh. Fucking zero. I really hate Titans, dude. They're not fun. They're fucking miserable. Can't tell if it's up. It is. Nice. Fuck you. Get fucked. Please don't ever come back. Fuck you again. Fuck off. So, like, that's why I don't understand these Titan fights, right? Because, like, I just deleted, like, a fucking majority of that guy's health bar, right? There's 4 of us. How are, like, we not ulting this shit down? Like, I don't understand. And that seems to be, like, a consistent theme every time I end up getting in Titan fights. I'm like, what's going on that these things are taking so long to fucking kill? Because, like, I jumped into it like a fucking downy. Shit. Like, the loadout I have on my Storm right now are not good for damage. I have 2 frost things, so like I'm running double CC, which does nothing to these guys. Okay, that fucking Colossus is at least fucking dropping his shit finally.
We need to get back to the others.
Boom. But like I sit here and I'm like, dude, how are we not like ulting this guy to death right now? Like, dude, we have 3 fucking storms. We should have mowed through that shit. And instead it took us fucking forever. So frustrating. Titans are just not fun though. Like they're so irritating. Between like the rings hitting you when like you're clearing them. I mean, like I'll own jumping into that one. I wasn't on an Interceptor. That's weird. Post screen there. That's definitely not the group that I was in. I'm pretty sure it's showing me the group screen from the one I was in last. Whatever. Oh, fuck. Kill me. Fuck. Fuck! Fucking shit! Fucking loot game! Yay! Like, it might as well have been another sniper rifle. Fuck, man. Great. Awesome. That's so fucking irritating. God, that's fucking irritating as fuck. I want to keep frost shards on this one. It's the blast seal I want to change. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to. Nice. Hey fanboys, how's it going, my man? Let's see, what did we get? Chaos Core. Where's the Chaos Core? 31, this is 32. Assault rifle, electric effect, pistol ammo. I don't know if I care that much about the shield and armor enforcement to lose that secondary. I think I don't. I'll keep that for right now. And I probably shouldn't have deleted that one wind wall. But then again, it was green, so whatever. So the reason that, like, I'm pissed off about that Masterwork is I feel like marksman rifles and sniper rifles are both so fucking situational use that, like, I don't ever want one, right? If I hadn't gotten Masterwork sniper rifle, I wouldn't even use it. The only reason I'm using it is because of the power level. I don't want to use it. Ideally, I would want a shotgun and an assault rifle. The reason that I'm, like, really tilted over that second Masterwork is that my first Masterwork was a fucking sniper rifle, and then my second one is a fucking marksman rifle. Great. So I essentially basically got two fucking useless weapons as my first two fucking Masterworks. So it's really irritating. Ugh, man. Can I join? No, I can't. I wonder why these dudes have different backgrounds. No, that's gonna be origin shit. Huh. Weird. Yeah, town's super annoying. Town is really, really, really irritating.
If you're looking for stuff, you should shop here.
Oh.
Good timing. We just got some excellent new stuff.
Huh. That's weird. Oh. Send me an invite, Tim. Yeah, I don't understand the point in having the shops either. Because they literally do the exact same function as like hitting escape and going into like the store or like all the other stuff, like where they have an in-game like booth for it, like the material vendor for one. What's the other one? The premium shop guy. Server is full. Oh, are you in mission right now? That might be why I couldn't join on you. But yeah, it's super frustrating and feels kind of like pointless. Yeah, tips, one sec. Let's see. Oh, look at you, fucking 366 baller. Somebody's been busy. Oh, I have to fucking... Ow! Hey, Martel. I enjoy it. I think it's a good game. It has some issues for sure. There's a lot of things that can improve, but overall, like I'm having fun with it. The gameplay is good. Other parts of the game, maybe not so much. Server stuff is kind of frustrating. There's some stuff with the servers that could be a lot better. User interface is very clunky and definitely feels like a what do you call it? It feels like a console port. So like little shit like that for sure is really frustrating, and bugs me a lot. But like overall, like when I'm actually playing it and like the game's working and I'm not dealing with like server problems and shit like that, it is a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying the game a lot. I can invite you, Tim. You just won't get credit for like the tomb shit. Unless I can make you lead. Hold on. How is there not a promote to leader? Really? Is there anything specific you want to do, fanboys? I think that's totally possible, Martel, right? Like, it's definitely possible that the server performance could get fine-tuned. I don't think that that's something to, like, write the game off over. The UI also, Like, it seems like they are trying to improve it and, like, put work into it. I don't know if, like, they're just out of touch with how bad it is. Like, they don't realize it, which I don't understand how they don't realize how bad the UI is, because they were getting feedback on the UI being bad, like, back in the alpha. And then they got the same feedback in the closed beta. And then in the open beta, they got more feedback like, hey, the UI isn't great, guys. It feels very fucking cumbersome and, like, just shit on PC. One sec, Tibbs. Okay, cool. Now you have lead. Let me shoot Tibbs an invite really quick. Alright. Cool. Now we can do your campaign shit. And you'll get credit. They've been working on it, Martel. So, like, that's the thing, right? That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think that, like, it's hopeless. Because they are, like, tuning it and working on the UI. They made some changes here and there. They did change some stuff, like Q and E bounces between this stuff now. Before it didn't. I don't remember what keys it was before to like quick tab between the different submenus and shit, but like they are working on it, right? Like they're actively improving it. So my hope is that they continue to do so. Hey Tim, we don't have to do hard if you don't want to do hard, man. It's whatever to me. Like I'm just on to be on. Whatever you want to do, man. No pressures. Let me think here. If you want, I don't know, if you already completed that tomb mission or not? We can do that too if you needed help with that. But yeah, like I feel like Anthem has a really good game at its core, but it's kind of like it's the core of an onion, right? And it's got a good couple layers of shit that needs to get cleaned off there. Like they need to peel away the bullshit in order to get to like the core of what the potential that's here. Because the gameplay is solid. I enjoy the gameplay a lot. There are certain fight mechanics, like the Titans. I didn't even think about it at first. The Titan mechanics aren't fucking bad. They're frustrating because what do you call it? Am I not ready or I am? Okay. My bad. The Titans are frustrating because like there are a lot of times where like he spawns the exploding ball on top of you, right? And as soon as he spawns it, I immediately dodge, right? But then I still get popped by it and knocked out of the air because if you get hit by a Titan's ability, it overheats your shit instantly, right? And I'm like, fuck, this is stupid. Fuck the Titans. Fuck the Titans. I hate this shit. Fuck, fuck, fuck. And somebody brought up like, what if it's like desync with the servers, which would make a lot of sense because like, what do you call it? Like there are a lot of server issues with this still, and that would really explain why, like you're getting popped by shit like that, right? So maybe like that kind of shit's not as irritating as I think it would be. It's just like the server performance. So I don't know, man. But like I do like the gameplay. I like the gunplay. The ability pacing feels really, really good. Big time. He's doing Apocalypse when? Find and stop Scar Doomsday Relic. Yeah, it's really good. Like, there's definitely potential in Anthem. I don't know if I would recommend people to go out and spend $60 on it yet. I feel like that's something that, like, we'll have to see what happens post-launch and when they open up Act 1. Huh. Try dropping from squad really quick, Tibbs, and I'll re-invite you. I wonder if it just bugged out. Oh, okay. There it goes. It says you're ready. Weird. I would like raids. Obviously, there are going to be a lot of people who won't give a shit about raids. I would like raids in, which means bigger squads, hopefully. If we can get, like, 8 dudes, that would be fucking lit. If not, I would settle for 6, too. But, ideally, like, it would be really cool to have content that's challenging for 8 people. And it would really give you a chance to, like, mix and match, like, your comps more with 8 dudes. But it would be really cool to see challenging content geared towards 8 people. Because I like the strongholds. I think they're fun and interesting, but to me, they're dungeons, right? They're not raids. It's not something that, like, I'm going to get a group of people together and then spend, like, 2 hours doing, right? Raids were hands down, like, the most enjoyable part of Destiny to me. And that's what I'm hoping that they do with this. I wouldn't mind more support-focused abilities being added in later down the road. Like, direct healing type shit would be really cool. I would love a like, healing-focused Javelin. That would make me super fucking happy. Other than that, if they can keep strongholds coming, stuff like that, I'm pretty cool with this. It would be really cool to get like a swarm survival mode added, like an infinite swarm type deal or something like that, where like you can go in there and just do some swarm survival until like you can't fucking handle it anymore, or something like that. And you know, BioWare already has a pedigree in that, right? With what do you call it? With the Mass Effect series, so like it's there. You know, they had the experience of building that into games. So I would love a horde mode, man. That would make me super fucking happy too. Because it's one of the things I enjoy the most with like Warframe and Mass Effect Andromeda, Mass Effect 3. I love horde survival. Oh, I think I've done this one.
You were there? What'd you see?
Not sure yet.
Keep looking. Someone on the team found a relic. Super.
And I'm interested to see what happens with the story. So like, I don't want to get into it in case like anybody's watching who doesn't want the campaign spoiled, because technically I did it a little bit before this stream, so it's entirely possible that like somebody's watching and like they don't want it ruined. But I think like the story, like the campaign that you play through in Anthem right now, feels more like a prelude to the actual story that's going to be coming against like the actual enemy that's going to be coming. So I'm really interested in that and to see what they do with it. Because the campaign is kind of like a womp womp. It's not really that interesting. but the potential that's like on the horizon feels like it kind of like. Why am I fucking doing that? Where's that other shithead? Fragments, where are you at? Yeah, I really like the storm a lot. I need to work on a ranger really badly, because I feel like the ranger could be really good. I just don't have the gear to support it, or to make it like noticeably a standout option right now. So right now the ranger feels super underwhelming, especially compared to like the storm or the interceptor. Okay, I'm gonna focus on actually depositing these, I swear. I'm sorry, world.
That's the last of the scars.
Now focus on the relic.
My bad, my bad. Oh shit, I get the perk for fucking any weapon? Oh, that actually makes these two a pretty fucking decent fucking combo then. Holy shit. Wow, that's fucking great. I knew we could do it too.
Now the second round's going volatile. I've never seen one of those come out of a relic.
There we go. Like what? Oh. No, because he wouldn't overheat me. Oh, right. We're silencing relics. My bad. Ah! Damn it. Yeah. Crash and burn.
The fragments, freelancer.
I'm working on it, lady. Please.
Fragment down.
I got you 10, 1 sec. Ugh. God, that shit's so annoying. Like, Just another fragment. Oh shit! It made a new one! That's fucking great. That's fucking beautiful right there. Holy shit. I did not know it would do that.
Nice work.
Oh, I don't know if I'm high enough. Nope, I'm not. It's cool. Lesson learned. Nope, nope. I don't want to go like that.
Almost. This is it, Freelancer. You can finish
I need
it.
one more. Where are they? Ah, mantle. Oh, somebody's got it. Boom.
You did it!
We did it.
Doomsday relics. Destroyed.
The fort is safe again.
Destroyed.
Brain?
Freelancer?
I don't think it's over.
Freelancer? I've never seen a relic do that.
We'll get this done.
Oh,
Yes.
this is a sec.
Looks like we found it.
Echo. Nope, nope, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
It's making echoes? Grab them, silence it. That is some relic. I mean, that is some relic that you can absolutely and easily silence.
Doomsday Titan. Nice.
That lightning really does.
No, I jumped into it again.
You can't let this thing reach the board. It could destroy everything.
Shit. Oh, I'm not overheated. Oh, I got it. LOL. Don't pull the echoes. Gonna collect all the fucking echoes like Pokemon. One more? Where's she at? Or somebody has it. Because I'm not getting a prompt for it. But I don't see it. So that's weird. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't see the echo anywhere. What echo? Where is it? There is no echo. That's not up. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. God damn it. There's no fucking echo. I got you, boo. God, I hate that you can't look away. It's so frustrating. I don't have it, do I? I don't see it.
I thought silencing the relic would get rid of this thing.
It didn't.
I'm just gonna find the fucking start killing them.
You're wearing it down.
I hope so.
Nope, nope, don't blow up on me. I just got full health. I don't want to lose it. Come on, with the bombarding fucking heat-seeking bullshit, you little prick. What a D-baggerino. Fuck. Ah! Cheater. Oh, fuck, no.
That's it?
I think that's it.
That's really it?
That's really
Yeah.
it.
Scars, the relics,
The heat seekers are super frustrating.
the sentinels.
Cause like
We did it.
We did.
sometimes, like especially
Before when you can't.
when you're like trying to deal with other shit, right? You can't like specifically be looking right at the Titan, right? And then out of nowhere you get popped by one of them because you're trying to focus ads or doing some stupid like go gather echoes or whatever the case may be, right? Like you're focused elsewhere, and then all of a sudden, flap, and you're smacked out of the fucking sky. And then usually, right after that comes the fucking the pulse rings of misery. Yeah, Titans are really frustrating. They're very annoying. Ugh, come on, 30. Yeah. I feel you, fanboys. It's super frustrating. Max tier. Ugh, slow crawl. Slow crawl to 30. What's that, guys? Let's see here. Do I have any universals still on him? No. Elemental empowerment? I have one of these. I don't. Nice. Boop. Take that. Yeah, it's definitely normal is pretty miserable for grinding. Let's see here. I don't know if that broke party when he left or not. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Over. I'm gonna switch back over to Interceptor really quick. Tibbs, and then I'm probably just gonna do quick plays because I need them for the Valor achievement or whatever it's called. If that's cool with you. Oh, I do want to switch this out to that. Components. Let's see. Universal, you can go rotten hell. That can get dismantled also. Alright. I think that's good. Grenade strike is still the same, right? Yep, okay, cool. It's the only shitty thing about, like, having so many different javelins to fuck with is I constantly forget like how I have everything set up. Oh, can I not quick play in a group? Or what? What? That's irritating. Alright. Well, fucking big fat rip on that one. That's weird. Like, you would think you'd be able to quick play still even if you weren't in a group. Or even if you're in a group. Odd. Alright. I guess we're doing the only contract that I have, and then after I do that, I'll have to talk to people in Tarsus. The worst. We could do some of the strongholds. I don't know if you've done any of the new ones yet. I haven't touched them. So I don't know if that'll be miserable or not. I've only done Target Mine. I know there's 2 new ones, so We could give those a go if you want. I don't know how fucking, like, stressful and suicide-inducing they're gonna be, but we could try them. What's the worst that could happen? Ah!
Okay, got some locations on good sites for this auction from some freelancer friends.
What can we expect?
Stolen fragments will attract the very worst kind of people.
Those freelancer friends of yours joining us?
Can't reach them today. I'll keep trying, but you focus on finding Diggs and upsetting his plans.
I will. We're gonna kill the shit out of Diggs.
Long time ago, regulators stole my Javelin, tried to sell it.
Yeah, Triple Titan fights are literally, like, the worst. They're just really, really, really irritating.
Likely for an auction. It's been used before. Outlaws have few original thoughts. They found the site, searching for anything on the auction. Lots of boxes, equipment here. The outlaws were setting something up, but left in a hurry. They found a partial map at the site. Must have been left behind. It's on my list of places to scout out for the auction. Worth a look.
The damage things cost. Can we fix it?
No choice. Freelancers are needed. With your help, we'll make this right. They found the area marked on the map. It's very quiet so far.
Uh-oh, we got company.
Get out of there! It's an ambush!
Yeah, I got that.
Cowards!
Yeah!
That map we found led us right into it.
He knows we're coming after him.
True, but I worry he knows far more than he should.
Is that it? I think that's it.
Search the bodies. I bet we find...
Gotta get them Professor Plums!
On it.
Wait, a stolen freelancer link has been recovered.
Anything on it about the auction?
Checking. Yes. It has a location. Not far.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going, game? These, like, super take fucking 5 minutes to update mission objectives are really frustrating, too. That's another thing that, like, goddamn, please fucking fix.
Link back when this is done. Yes?
Don't worry.
Good. Now find that coward Diggs and break up his foul auction.
Oh, shit. Good. Nice wall.
Something big is happening.
That's the option. Find those fragments. Oh, and, bunker shot.
Chapter 1, Freelancer's Head.
There, we got all the fragments. That will make Diggs very angry.
Glad to hear it.
I love the lightning proc.
Careful. Here
So,
come the Outlaw's first customers.
getting like a decent Masterwork,
Clearly expecting trouble.
I actually almost want to say like maybe weapons aren't always going to be as pointless as they felt prior to getting this, what do you call it, marksman rifle? Because it does seem like pretty strong. And the fact that, what do you call it?
Will be terrible. Stop them.
These perks seem to like carry over between different Masterwork weapons is also pretty huge. Like I'm getting Raptor Sense, which is the oh my fuck me. Raptor Sense is actually the proc off of my sniper rifle, but it's carrying over to what do you call it? It's carrying over to the the marksman rifle also. Oh shit. Come here. I got you, buddy, don't you worry. But I can't deal with two of them. I don't really know how hard it is to get Masterworks because I don't know what affects their drop chance. I've gotten 2 drops so far. Both of them were weapons. One was a sniper rifle and one of them was a marksman rifle. And at first, like, I was definitely really annoyed with the fact that I have 2 fucking rifles. Like, I mean, I would still probably, like, sell one of my kids for a Masterwork shotgun. Because I would assume that that would be just as strong, but, like, a weapon type that I would be much more likely to make a lot of use out of. Because shotguns are, especially with an Interceptor, shotguns are very fucking, like, synergized. Let's see what we came out of here with. But yeah, I don't know in terms of like how reliably you can get Masterworks yet, unfortunately. Searching glaive, no. Oh, a universal, no. Nice. All right, cool. Cool. Right. Okay, I have some components here that can get replaced. Alright, strike system. Pop that bad boy in there. And we have this level 21. Strike system augment. Boom. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. I like it. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. This is the Masterwork sniper rifle I got. I fucking hate sniper rifles in this game. I just don't see a lot of use in them because they're just. I feel like combat is so fast paced that it's very hard to make use of this. I'm sure that there are like aimbot wizard motherfuckers out there who will tell me I'm stupid for saying that. But for the most part, like a sniper rifle just feels like it's really only good against bosses that have very obvious weak spots and kind of are going to stand still, right? Like against the Tyrant Queen, no problem, right? Like she has such a huge weak spot area, and it's usually easy enough to hit it while also dealing with like her fight. And then, so like I don't want it, right? Like this isn't something I was super excited about. The perks on it aren't great, right? Like LMG ammo I don't really care about. Machine pistol I don't care about. Hip fire I don't really ever hip fire. However, the Raptor Sense is really, really useful, especially on the Storm. Hovering while firing, which if you're playing a Storm, you're probably hovering, increases weapon weak point damage by 40%. And then you jump up to this, and evidently the Wyvern Blitz Masterwork perk is also affecting me even if I'm not using it, right? Like, as long as it's on my holster, I'm still getting the perk. So I'm able to use this, which is at least a semi-auto. It's a little bit better than trying to rock the fucking the sniper rifle. So I'm able to, like, double dip, and knowing that that happens, if that's intended, which I would hope it is. I mean, that's cool if it is. If that's intended, then I kind of want to revisit when I was telling other people, like, I don't really see weapons as being, like, the main focus. I could definitely see, like, Masterwork items changing the priorities from, like, ability to damage. Because I feel like with the perk from Wyvern Blitz, this marksman rifle, I feel like, does chew through enemies pretty fucking quick. So we'll see. I don't know for sure, but fuck me, it does seem a lot better. Let's work on the Ranger. I need to work on him, because his shit is still all jacked up. Yeah, like, I'm still rocking so many fucking universal components on him. Yep. That's what we need to work on. Alright. Weapons, Wyvern Blitz, and... No. Sorry, that's what I wanted. And you to that. Assault launcher, that shit's good. And grenade. Alright, cool. Oh shit. Nice. That's awesome. Hey Sandor. Yeah, technically endgame. I'm not really doing a whole lot of endgame shit right now. Right this moment. I'm just doing, like, contracts and, like, random filler stuff. So I don't know. I guess this isn't technically endgame. And, like, I haven't hit 30 yet, so I still don't have access to Grandmaster difficulty. Let's see here. Who does it want me to talk to right here? No. Ugh, I'll deal with her later. Damn, nice. Is there anybody in here actually offering a contract? Okay. Cool. Let's see here. Alright. In here, over here. Down the ramp. Over to the side. Yeah, I'm really interested to see the variety of Masterwork weapons and, like, what kind of traits and shit they come up with on those.
You're back. Good. Listen, back in one piece? Good. Crazy shaper bits recovered from auction. Also good.
Let me guess. Not finding Diggs. Bad.
Very bad. He is getting too powerful. Even the Dominion knew about the auction.
Someone who looks like a freelancer to have those kind of friends? That's gonna cause problems.
Now, despite our success, there's talk. Confusion. The thing is, Diggs is hurting. Those Arcanists he sold to Scars, we got them back.
And we made sure that auction got shut down.
Truth. He lost the relics and
I can't do anything. Fuck.
Angry.
He must be feeling the pinch.
Yes, but this makes him dangerous. Reckless. Maybe we can use this. I'll think on this. You?
Fuck.
Stay alive.
I'm not sure what the split, or like, shit. Can I not invite? That's weird. I'm not sure how that works exactly. Like the blast and impact stuff. I'm still trying to figure that shit out. I feel like a lot of things in this game are worded very poorly. Like the same thing with like shields, armor, and fucking whatever the hell it's called. Oh. Am I just like bugged now? Oh yeah. That's weird. Yeah, like it's definitely kind of like confusing. Some of the different like stats and how they're worded, and like there's not a whole lot of clear tooltip information for you to like decipher what they all mean and shit like that, you know? So yeah, it's super frustrating. Oh shit, one sec. I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. I gotta deal with some stuff really quick. I'll probably be back in about an hour, maybe 2 hours, something like that, though. Apologize. I just have to deal with some family stuff really quick. But I'll be back for sure. I just gotta do some side shit really quick. So thank you everybody for hanging out, and I will see you guys a little bit later tonight. Hopefully we'll finish off 30. That's my goal. I want to hit 30 tonight and start getting a peek at Grandmaster and how fucking difficult that's gonna be. I can only imagine. I'm sure the first time I run into a Titan on Grandmaster, I'm gonna want to stick my head through my fucking monitor. So that should be fun to watch. But yeah, just quick break. I should be back in about an hour, maybe 2 at the most. And then we'll finish off 30 and pop the Grandmaster cherry.